What's up, Marvel Universe fans, and welcome to another Marvel Universe Toyland review. This time we'll be reviewing Ghost Rider, who did win the Fans Choice poll that I had up on the Marvel Universe Facebook page, asking which figure you guys wanted me to review next. The options were Colossus, World War Hulk, and Ghost Rider. I actually got about 25 people who participated. That's more than I expected. So to those of you guys who participated, who voted, thank you very much for your support, and I will definitely be doing another Fans Choice poll in the future. And Ghost Rider actually won by a single vote. I believe the score was like 11 to 10 in favor of Ghost Rider, with World War Hulk coming in second place and Colossus coming in third. So again, just thank you guys very much, and here's the figure. He does come with his own stand that says Ghost Rider number 30, and then he comes with this chain accessory. So let me show you guys the box art before anything else. That's Mike Deodato, the artist. Really cool. I love it. He did a fantastic job. Awesome. Then there's a lettering, Ghost Rider, with a flaming background. I love it because they did something unique, something different. So really cool there. Then there's Series 2, number 30. Then there's a picture of Ghost Rider. Then there's a bio, if you want to pause and read. Do that right now. Then there is the other three figures in the wave: Wolverine, Multiple Man, and Mystique. Then there's Norman Osborn as well. Now onto the figure itself. We'll start off with the paint apps. Paint apps on this guy are extraordinary. So he's got the jumpsuit. The jumpsuit's primary color is this navy blue, but it's not just navy blue. It's got this fine black shading in the creases and wrinkles throughout the jumpsuit, throughout the costume. It's just really fantastic. They did a great job with that. He looks really cool. And I also like that they didn't go with the standard black leather costume, because every other Ghost Rider figure that I can think of, from Marvel Legends, the Marvel Legends Showdown, and the crappy Ghost Rider movie Toyland that came out, all those figures have the standard black leather costume. And I like that they put a different costume here. They did something different. So he is unique in his costume, and I like it. I've actually never read a comic where he has this costume or this suit, but I like it a lot. I like how it looks. So the next color, he's got the baby blue trimming throughout on the collar, on the torso area, and then on the belt as well. He's also got the silver belt buckle. And then on the boots, they did a really good job with the boots as well. He's got this really strong and really shiny black. They came out really great, and they actually look like real biker boots. Fantastic again. And then the same thing here with the gloves, very strong, shiny black, so exceptional. And now we'll move on to the head sculpt, and they did an outstanding job with his head sculpt. His primary color on the skull is an ivory color, and then he's got the yellow shading throughout, so really cool there. And then of course he's got the orange paint in the eye sockets, in the nose area, and around the teeth, so really cool. And then what I really love with the head sculpt is the translucent orange plastic that's on his head to resemble the flames. Just awesome stuff there. I like how when the light hits that the orange plastic, it glows, almost looks like it's actual glowing fire. Just outstanding. Incredible, really. So I really like that. And then just the sculpt itself, the skull is very well sculpted. They just did a sick job with this sculpt, so really cool. So for paint apps, I'm gonna give this guy a complete 10 out of 10. An unbelievable job. I like it a lot, and I really don't think they could have done anything better as far as paint apps. They really did everything they could. So I give credit to Hasbro. They really did a great job. So now we'll go on to the articulation. He's got the ball joint hinge on the head, so it goes all the way around. Also goes down and back up. And then he's got the ball joint at the shoulder, upper bicep rotation, single jointed elbows, wrist rotates all the way around. And then he's got the ab crunch, torso rotation. He's got rotation at the hips. Then he's got the ball joint at the leg, up at the thigh. He's got the thigh swivel, those on the knees, foot rotates all the way around. And then it's supposed to go down and back up, but I think my figure is defective. The foot won't stay down, it just kind of goes back up, but whatever. So on articulation, I'm gonna give this guy a 9 out of 10. Because this is a Series 2 mold. I mean, we've seen some really incredible articulation pieces for MU, like the Doctor Strange with the hinge or the pivot wrists, and then the Steve Rogers and Cyclops with the rocker ankles. Really cool stuff. But that was Series 3. Now since this is Series 2, this figure, it did utilize almost every single piece of articulation ever used up until Series 2. So this was the ideal mold, along with the Colossus mold. This was the ideal mold in Series 2, so really good job there. Only reason I gave it a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 is because, like I mentioned, the ankle was kind of defective. I don't know if it's just my figure, but it is just a little tiny bit of a problem. So articulation, 9 out of 10. Now, really quick, before I give you guys the final score, let me show you guys the accessory, which is this flaming chain. It's really cool. What they did here is that they actually made the whole thing out of a translucent orange plastic, and then they painted half of it, or a little bit more than half, with silver paint, so it looks like a chain. But really cool because you can see that even in the silver area you've got some orange that's popping out, so really cool. And then of course it transitions into the translucent orange, so it looks like it's getting hotter and hotter. Just fantastic job with this. Only thing is that I believe this is overshadowed by the fact that they did not include a bike. And this figure, I'm gonna really try to not go on a rant right now because I easily could, but this figure does not include its bike, and that's a problem that I, along with a bunch of other collectors, have with this figure. Is that this figure, this character, he's always with his bike. Ghost Rider is always on his bike. For them not to include that is like a slap in the face. Again, this is a character that needs his bike, and making a Ghost Rider figure without his bike is like making a Wolverine without his claws, or a Captain America without his shield, a Falcon without his wings. That's an accessory that this character needs. It is his trademark accessory. They needed to make a bike for this figure, and they didn't. So Hasbro, just really cheap. They made a cheaper decision in making this chain, which this chain is not bad at all. I mean, it works. I wish they would have actually ran a wire through it so you can pose it. So not bad. It's real weak and flimsy, but it does look really cool. So again, Hasbro took they made the cheaper decision, went in a cheaper direction. They didn't include a bike, so that's a gripe that I have with this figure. And Hasbro just trying to save money as usual. But really, for the fans, it's a disappointment. Not the figure itself, but just the fact that they didn't include the bike is a disappointment. So with that said, I know I kind of went off a little bit. I tried not to, but I couldn't control myself. It was like the Hulk or whatever. But final score on this guy is going to be a 9 out of 10. I would really like to knock points off just because they didn't include a bike, but I can't really do that. I mean, just based on the figure itself and what they did include with the figure, fantastic, 9 out of 10. This is a top-notch figure. They did an exceptional job all around. So I definitely recommend it. If you haven't seen this one in the store, definitely pick it up. And it's not the easiest to find anymore. So again, if you get the chance, buy it. Just a crazy figure here. So for the top secret file, or this top secret file, it comes with this artwork here. Again, that's Mike Deodato. Just really cool. Here you can see the full art. If I were you, I'd pause and just admire this, because this is a crazy work. Sick job. Then there's the ID card with his picture, his thumbprint, all that good stuff. Let me see if I can zoom in so you guys can pause and read all that stuff. There you go. Pause and read. Do it, do it, do it. And then he's also got this this letter here. I don't know if you guys can read it. You guys can try. Never mind. I did read that letter in advance, and all it says is pretty much it's a letter from Victor Von Doom to Norman Osborn, and Victor is telling Osborn, don't mess with Ghost Rider. You don't know what his powers can do. You don't know what Ghost Rider's powers are capable of, so pretty much stay away from him. That's pretty much all it says. So there you go. And that's going to conclude the Ghost Rider review. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And my next Marvel Universe review will be on Guardian. So stay tuned for that one, and that's going to be it. So thanks for watching. Please check out all our other videos. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. And remember to like our Marvel Universe Toyline Facebook page. The link is in the description. And I'll see you later, guys. Bye.